Hi Scorpio, thanks so much for watching and welcome to your tarot scope for March 2023. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And I already shuffled your cards, so we'll get into it. So you're starting with Strength. So some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or you have that in your chart. And you're definitely in a situation that requires you to have a lot of bravery, a lot of willpower, and a lot of self-discipline. You might even be really holding yourself back right now from something or from someone, and you're definitely just like keeping yourself held back from whatever this is. So some of you are just trying to be very cautious in a situation, or if you do have anger in a situation, you are really keeping yourself calm, and you're taming that animalistic part of yourself here. So your challenge here is Judgment in reverse. So there could definitely be something about a second chance, or somebody here wanting a second chance, or maybe you want a second chance with someone, or some type of renewal here. But it is in reverse and it is coming up as your challenge, so you might just be very unsure about this. You might be kind of holding yourself back from someone who does want a second chance with you, and just be very, very cautious in this situation and keeping yourself tame. So deep down, you are feeling the Page of Swords. So we have communication here coming through, and it's nothing too dramatic, nothing crazy, but you could be small talking with someone, or you could feel like someone's sort of investigating you when they're talking to you, although as a Scorpio, you are the investigator, so that would probably be you then. And trying to get like information out of someone. So you could be very curious, you could be kind of like small talking with someone from your past, or someone maybe who wants a second chance, and just kind of, like I said, nothing dramatic, but just kind of wanting to see what someone's up to, or like, hey, how's it going? It's been a while. Something like that. Just curious. So 6 of Cups, this is your past definitely popping up here. There could definitely be someone who you miss, or someone who really misses you, or it could definitely go both ways where the two of you really miss each other. And there is definitely a sense of forgiveness and really wanting to forgive this person. They could be from your childhood, or just someone who makes you feel young again and kind of brings out the inner child in you. So you, I feel like you could definitely be, yeah, like I said, like just kind of holding yourself back, being very calm and cautious, and definitely trying not to get angry, trying not to get too dramatic about something. And you could really be debating if you do want to have a renewal with this person, or have a second chance with them for good. So they do bring out a lot of like good feelings in you, and there is definitely a sense of forgiveness here. And if there is a part of you that is angry, that's definitely something that you're keeping calm and keeping controlled about. So in your past is Seven of Wands. So you could have like recently let your guard down, or maybe someone else, they let their guard down, and in order to try to like get a second chance or get back in contact with you or something like that. And there is this feeling of surrender too. This can definitely represent you kind of like surrendering to just whatever situation that you're in and kind of like accepting it as it is. And it's this feeling of like no longer fighting and no longer wanting to fight, and really just like basically kind of like locking up your anger, but not necessarily like suppressing it, but just sort of putting it away and putting it to the side so that you can be in more of a place of healing and forgiveness and acceptance. And you've definitely, coming into March, you're at this place of just like I said, like surrender. And you're really not trying to fight with anyone or fight anything, and you're not trying to force anything either. You're just really letting whatever happens happen. Whatever happens. So coming into the future is King of Swords reverse. So this could be someone else. This could be someone who you're dealing with. They could be a masculine energy here. So it could be a man, it could be a woman with very masculine energy as well. And I do feel like there is someone here kind of getting cut off though. So even though you're kind of in this mode of like letting your guard down again and kind of like opening yourself up again to forgiveness and like, wanting communication and taking the high route, there's still this feeling of like wanting to cut this person off. So, as you go into the month, you may decide that you don't want to keep dealing with this person, and something could happen where you do change your mind and you don't want to deal with this person at all, because whoever they are bringing a lot of confusion towards you. And I feel like you're looking for very straightforward communication right now, but this person from your past could be coming in with a lot of confusion and not being totally straightforward with you. So that could cause you to not want to communicate with them. And I feel like if there is communication or more communication with this person, it will be kind of confusing and just like not direct in the way that you want it to be. So you're coming up as the Four of Pentacles, so you're really holding on to whatever you have, and this could be you holding on to this person. It could also be you just holding on to what you have and not really wanting to change anything. This is definitely stubborn energy too. I do feel like a lot of stubborn energy from you, but not necessarily in a bad way. Just like you're just grateful for what you have and you don't want to let that go. You don't want to give up what you worked for. So like sometimes giving someone like a second chance means kind of risking what you already have and risking giving up what you've worked for. And I feel like you don't want to do that. You want to hold on to what you have, especially physically, like with your money and your resources and all of that. And you're definitely not willing to change for this person. And I think it's kind of the opposite, where like this person kind of has to change for you. So like if you do want to accept this person back into your life, it's kind of like they need to change, but you're looking for something very structured and very stable, and especially in terms of romance, I feel like you are looking for a very steady commitment, and you don't really want to someone who beats around the bush. You don't want like confusion or unreliability. Like you're looking for real support right now. And so the person you're dealing with is coming up as the Eight of Wands. Okay, they could be a fire sign, definitely either a Sagittarius or Leo. There's also Aries as well. And they're feeling very like overwhelmed. They could even feel very overwhelmed by their feelings for you, and this is the image of someone who is like running away, and it's like these sticks, or these wands technically, are chasing after them. So they could feel very much like they just can't escape their feelings from you, or they could feel your energy kind of like consuming them. And especially in this specific card, it's like they're trying to get away from that, but it's like they kind of can't. So this person may be trying to cut you off, or they may be very back and forth about if there should be a second chance or not. So the universe is really guiding you to just let go. Kind of, this is pretty similar to the Seven of Wands reverse, Ten of Wands reverse. And just kind of dropping whatever you have on your shoulders, definitely letting go of a grudge if there is a grudge there. And, you don't have to count score. You don't have to keep count of rights and wrongs here. To really just let it go and keep moving forward in your life, whether this person is involved in it or not. And just make sure you drop the baggage, because I feel like you've already been working on doing that. But like definitely continue to just let go of any baggage that you are holding on to here. And your final card is the Five of Swords in reverse. So there's a lot of confusion here for sure. This person that you're dealing with, likely someone from your past, and they do want a second chance. They are playing mind games here, or they're just like straight up not being very clear with you. Okay, they could even be lying or just struggling to communicate their feelings directly. So just watch out for someone like being petty with you, but I feel like you're not gonna buy into that, because you are bringing a lot of strength here. So you're taking the high road. I feel like if this person wants to be confusing with you, or if they want to play games with you, you're not gonna want to take that, and you shouldn't. Like, you definitely have to be careful of that, and just keep taking the high road and keep being strong. And you might, I feel like even if someone wants a second chance, they are bringing a lot of confusion into your life. So unfortunately, don't expect to get any answers. You might end up just feeling even more confused, but like, just keep being strong. And if they are meant to be back in your life, then they will be honest with you, and you won't have to worry about that. But definitely just take the high road. And that's what I have for you, Scorpio. So I hope that helped. I hope it resonated, and be sure to watch Sun, Moon, and Rising as well. And thank you for subscribing and supporting.